Is NIlah viable? Let's find out. For Relics, we're going to be using Gravedigger's Spade, Chemtech Duplicator, and Arcane Comet. It'll help us get rid of some things. Arcane Comet will also play twice even without Chemtech, although we should never be in that situation. Frostbite is really good, so I'm going to take it. I think it's important to get NIlah down first. You can still pass, let them play a card. Maybe we should have played first, then I would have potentially frostbitten. Steal 6, which is good enough.
Nothing escapes my watch.
I think we Fallen Comet, the guy that can make more, or make the units more powerful. I think that is correct.
We playing build rules, son? Let's play. What's this? Give us some room.
Submit to ecstasy!
Fresh tracks.
Are we gonna run out of cards and die? Maybe.
Give it a try. Play. What did you catch?
It's bad to get noticed around here. Son of a...
I think we're forced to play NILah's spell here.
Blow! What terrorizes you? Take me to them! What is joy to you, brother? True joy.
Being here, dancing in all the beauty of life.
What is joy to you, brother? True joy.
Being here, dancing in all the beauty of life.
Trick shot. Let's see how you handle this.
Time to make some coin.
Just doing that to refill our deck.
Yet the winter's fall!
These old eyes still see far and clear.
We lose a unit here, that'll let us play a new unit. So there's no loss.
Dance with me!
That was slow, but it didn't feel too bad. So you have the opportunity to take Rise here. That's probably a winning option, but potentially bad for repeatability. So we're going to take Galio. But I think it's highly possible that we could have just won the game off that. Again, we need NIlah on the board so that we can get Chemtech running. We'll play the Golden Herald. One of the most important reasons why we took this card is we're going to create a bunch of units for blockers. And so we never have to worry about our defensive options here. We can afford to see what they do before we remove the card. Since that's the only unit with Overwhelm, we can remove it. Once that guy's down low enough, we can finish him off with Tidal Invocation. I think we're fine to drop Galio here. Attacking our own unit to get rally from Galio. I think we could have just won on the attack, but there's no reason not to remove that unit, I don't think. So far, so good. So for elemental spells, we have Tidal Invocation, so we can get 2 0-cost Tidal Invocations. Picking this up will double the damage of Formless Blade. Still can't kill anything, which is a problem. We can take Overwhelm here, which does not hurt. Monster Harpoon would do 20 damage. I think it's worth taking a copy of that. I'm taking a lot more cards than I normally do here. 1, we cycle through them pretty quickly, and 2, I think that they're going to be more helpful than not having them.
Joy, unbound and everlasting.
I'm awake. Must be some magic about.
This guy's elusive, so we can attack.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
I think it's fine to wait for them to attack to decide what to do here. Yeah.
Many try, one Freljord.
Change my mind.
You can see the Devastian border from here.
This will spawn 3, so it'll give us an extra blocker.
Bright souls.
So if I block with Galio here, I take no damage, but then Galio kind of sucks. So, I think that's just a choice I have to make here.
Storm's brewing. Storm's always brewing.
I don't know that I've played an elemental spell yet.
Our venture into the unknown.
Knowledge reveals our limits. Let us test them.
That does 8, which appears to clear my entire board.
Light the sticks of fire. We go where the War Mother bids. Secret truths shall be discovered.
Also looks like the costing 0. Costing 0, it doesn't beat the everything costs 3. I thought it might if it happened after,
Beasts you slay.
but it doesn't
Do
appear
not
to.
fear the rapture of conquest. It blinds me not.
Okay, all our units have overwhelm. That'll do 20 damage. And that'll spawn extra. Howling Gale will not get a lot of advantage from playing a bunch of cards, although it will play twice, so we're looking maybe 10 damage out of it. Potentially 20 if we play 3 cards, but most likely we're going to be playing 2 cards. So 4, 8, 16 with Chemtech maybe. I think the Great Beyond is maybe just good. It's 13 for 3. Take double attack on Elusive Galio, seems good. And we can get rid of a card here. I think Hired Gun is something we're unlikely to play. Also Shield of Durand. We go into Malphite, which I think is probably going to be the hardest battle for us. A round start for each landmark the foe has, they stun your weakest unit. There's just so much removal in Malphite's deck, so we can't open with NIlah, which means we're going to be around behind. And anything I drop here is going to die.
My friends, let us revel.
Okay, so we're looking at taking 40 damage, which, if you look at our number of hit points, is an unacceptable amount of damage.
I am the spear of Shurima.
Sometimes the man hits back.
I think we can wait to play another card until after we die. Or after we get attacked, rather. He only has 1 card left. So hopefully it's not a removal spell.
Mine to command. Does it
Gonna drop this guy to get more power on the board.
to the unknown?
AI is likely to kill whatever your strongest thing is, and stunned NIlah. You don't want to be the strongest thing. Also kills from the right going in, so having it in that order is also helpful. This costs 2 for some reason, so we'll play it. Oh, Cloud Drake. Nice.
What's space and magic about? Right. No rest until the
I
battle.
feel like my game had a little bit of a heart attack there.
Ooh, you're my favorite rock and also co-op.
Get rid of the Challenger. I have Tidal Invocation though, so I could use that instead. I'll get rid of the Overwhelm guy. And that stun's just gonna hit Spell Shield, which is completely fine.
take it.
Do 12 damage. We'll set him to 1.
Trying.
Let's do that instead.
Your plans.
Do you want to play this Shield of Durand? Since it's fleeting. I love fleeting cards, I think. Do they get set back into our deck? Yeah, so it's fine if we don't play it.
Storm's brewing. Storm.
And since we did take damage, we rallied here.
Looks like fun.
Should have played that before the attack, would have been much better. Because Shield of Durand has Brainworm, we can use it, get rid of their card, so they have no response to us. We didn't get hit with like 30 seismic shards, so overall that was honestly fairly easy. I think Shadow Totem on Galio's maybe better, but we also can't not draw NIlah. If we do that, we kind of lose. So, a little bit forced to take that there. Ruby Shield is interesting. Duplicate is better. We'll go dog route. This is usually Bone Scryer, so I guess there can be changes in what happens. Dogs are strong. Still think we're forced to play NIlah.
Power is mine to command. Submit to ecstasy.
So old dogs everywhere get +1 every year? 2-1. I really want to get rid of that, but I want to play Galio first because of duplicate. We also have Tidal Invocation, so that'll kill. Then his block is fine, we won't take any damage. I think that's important here. And we can Shield of Durand. So this will go off 3 times because of the double Chemtech Duplicator, which will get rid of most of their cards. And we'll just play it again, get rid of all of their cards. And I think we're good either way here. Draw champion is good. Either way, we end up at the shop here. There's another shop up here, so we'll take the power, make our Nexus tough. That might help a little bit. Probably not, though. So, She Who Wonders is interesting since we're using Galio, who will have less than 4 power, which means our units are going to get obliterated. So I don't know how viable this path is for us. On the other hand, I don't want to fight Porosled and I want the shop, so we're going to try it anyway. Might be a thing where we're sacrificing and replaying fleeting copies. We're gonna pass twice here. We'll probably pass a 3rd time if I'm honest.
Oshless's power is mine to command.
And this is a scary board. Don't want to get entombed right away, but I also want to play double Galio, so... Yeah, we're just going to end up playing quadruple here. I think getting rid of Necrotic Arachno is important. Also gives us a pretty big unit on the board. Can also double, triple Shield of Durand there. And even if I'm attacked, it's not going to be that bad. And we still get our opportunity to play double Galio. And again, we can't really attack with Galio anyway, so there is that. This is free, so we'll play it. Making our opponents not have cards is good. It's just insane. I like it.
This was your fault. I failed you, Valhyr.
I may be made of stone, but I'm more heart.
Attacking with everything might have won the game, but I wasn't convinced. Whenever we play duplicates, but I don't think there's really anything to duplicate here. I guess this is fine.
Storm's always brewing.
We get rid of the biggest unit. Now we are able to attack with NIlah here.
We sail ever forward.
Just attack with everything is fine. We're gonna win. But you see we lost our 2 Gallios there. We could have replayed. I think more Galio is fine, probably. Devour of Depths, I don't think is going to do what I want it to do. I don't think anything else has any value either. We occasionally kill a unit outside of combat, so I think that's fine. We're also can use rerolls here. Just look for something that is fun. Or has the word stun on it. Sunk cost. I'm gonna take 1 copy of this just in case we get really unlucky and we need it for some reason. I think Slotbot isn't doing much for us. We go into Volibear, whose power is Storm's Wrath. When the foe attacks, they cast Relentless Storm, targeting a random ally or your Nexus, if none, for each attacking Titanic unit. So, Relentless Storm's probably going to be fairly bad for us. And I didn't draw NIlah, which is going to be very bad for me. Hopefully we can live 1 round though. Can't always. I don't see a way to survive this.
You see Orn's folly now.
His forge's heat blinds me no longer.
If that's, yeah, Stormbringer, that all these things are dead.
A raging storm.
So I can kill 1, but we're still gonna take 1,000,000 damage, so...
Lend me your rage.
Flame frost revives.
It is my favor that must
Maybe the plan was play Galio and then Shield of Durand, even without NIlah. Gonna wait for them to use some spells. That's terrible.
His forge's heat blinds me no longer, Volhear.
You wish to cut my thread. Brand both tiny bee.
Worry not. I'll have you crashing down to my level.
So we do have a solution here. I'm not sure if we have to wait until... This is so risky.
What's the magic about? Praise from consumes all.
I did anyway. Nope, not quite.
Let us turn this thunder on bread.
Okay. Let's get triple NIlah, quadruple NIlah down.
Both tiny bee.
Worry not.
We can Tidal
Crashing down to
Invocation Volibear. That'll give us a pretty large unit. Also get rid of the Overwhelm. NIlah needs to die. That's enough to kill that Overwhelm unit.
Born only forges chains. Elation and water. Endless delights unfold around us. Rejoice!
Sure.
Let's get the fight in.
Anyone could see me now. Your strength is lacking. Is that all you have?
Can shield for free. Oh, greatly reduce the amount of damage we're taking. I don't think any of our other cards do anything. Slipstream could potentially draw us into something, but we can't play it. I do want to keep, say, Galio alive. Then, oh, Formal Spade doesn't kill anything. Never mind. That doesn't do anything.
Awaits.
I may be made of stone, but I'm more.
It's fine, we're fine. So we open with Shielded Rend to get rid of that card. No reason to let your opponent have cards if you don't have to. Make Galio huge. Attack with Elusive Double Attack. Win the game. Hooray, we did it. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. Worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Might highly depend on your support champion. Obviously, Galio did a ton of work there, and grabbing Brainworm also did a lot of work. So I would suggest that. But NIlah having an innate duplicate for any fleeting thing is really strong, because you can create a lot of fleeting cards with her deck. So I would highly recommend. I still think Nami might also be a good call, even though all of her spells are going to cost 3. You probably need Echoing Spirit for it to work, though, so I didn't want to try it because of that reason. Your other options are going to be Alawi, who I think is too slow. I don't think she has a way to get big enough fast enough to beat out your opponents, and then because if you can attack with her, you win the game. If you can level her up, you win the game. But I don't think you're able to, which is the main issue. Obviously, you're never playing Jack. I don't think his kit is going to do much. Doing 1 damage to units when you refill mana is going to do absolutely nothing. Although maybe in combination with Prize Fight, you could maybe kill 1 unit, but you're not killing all of them. Misfortune might be a good thing. You'd probably use Chemtech, Grand Generals, but I don't know if that's strong enough. I don't know how much the doubled Make It Rain is going to do. Nautilus is a potential, and then I don't think Tom Kench does anything. Pike, I just don't like. I just don't think Pike works very well, but presumably if you just stacked a lot of attack on him, and then, like, Stalker's Blade, maybe, you play him on your off-round, hopefully kill their units, and then you're fine. Maybe. Anyway, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one where we start the Dragon Sire. Goodbye.